gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back in the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. It is another day and another four cracking games coming for you live this time from Malappuram. Well, it is the ESA Kerala up against the Narayanan Nair Memorial HR Secondary School from Chilambra. And kickoff is now just moments away for this first encounter of the day. Well, this game promises to be an absolute cracker one. Two sides desperate for victory. Well, the lineups are out as well for both the sides. And will be interesting to see what do the managers have to say. Well, we are coming live from the Manavedan ground in Nilambur. And this is the under 15 boys clash in this final four round in the southern region. Well, the players should be out in a moment from now. Well, we have seen some cracking games already in this tournament, especially yesterday, one of those games ending in 5 goals to 1. What an excellent comeback that was in the under 17 boys section. Well, these games are coming thick and fast to you now. As you can see, the match referee walking out, and so do the players. So one team in green and the other in the light blue. Well, the team in green and black is the ESA Kerala up against the Narayanan Nair Memorial, who are in sky blue today. So the uniformity being followed. And the referee wanting to just share the final few thoughts of his, wanting to make sure that everything goes as per it should. And also the toss for the side and start. Well, the kickoff is just a couple of minutes away now. So here are the lineups. This is the lineup of the ESA Kerala. Well, quite a few options of the bench. We have seen sides struggle without any substitutes, and they have got 6 of them. And the coach Amjit will be very happy. That is, he has a full-fledged side and will have options off the bench, because options off the bench are very important. And have a look at this for the Narayanan Nair. Well, the coach Salviraj having 7 substitutes. So a lot of options off the bench, and it is a warm day. It is going to be warmer and warmer as the day progresses. And both the sides will need every inch of those substitutions. Well, the players out there in a huddle, the Narayanan Nair, and so are the ESA Kerala. These boys, well, they have been preparing for these games since quite a while now, and they will be wanting to make sure that the next 90 minutes they implement it and execute it to perfection. Right then, the final few instructions have been done by the players. And it seems like we are all ready now. So it's the boys in green and black up against the boys in sky blue. It is the ESA Kerala up against the Narayanan Nair HR Secondary School from Chilambra. And we kick off here. It's the first one of the 4 back-to-back games. And the ESA Kerala get us underway here. So both these sides coming into this game with a lot of hope. And one thing that the managers would be wanting to make sure that the passes are done correctly. Well, we have seen quite a few sides struggling with those passes, misplaced passes here and there. This time a long throw in, once again just spooned out by the defender, and back in it goes. Well, this time a long way out, and he's gone for a shot. That's the first effort on goal, and it is off target of this game. Well, straight away wanting to start on the front foot, not quite able to on that occasion. Not quite able to keep it on target. So a bright little start this for the Narayanan Nair as they get that first effort on goal. This time this is an excellent run. Well, playing it down this left hand side, but he retains possession somehow. Good bit of dribbling there by Mohammad Ashfaq. And back come the Narayanan Nair, but a misplaced pass. Exactly what I was talking about. Well, once again moving forwards. And this time an opportunity down this left hand side, and it's an excellent turn. And the defender clears that one away. Well, almost getting on the end of it there. And this time a throw in. Well, once again, just hitting that one forwards, wanting to get on the end of it. Well, once again, not quite getting those passes together, both the sides, as they try to push on here. Once again dispossessed. Well, this time has options left and right, but decides to keep the ball with him. And now played down this left hand side. This time another tackle. And a long way out, well, a shot in. That's another one, but it's a wayward effort in the end. Well, not quite able to keep it on target, but not shy of taking those long shots here. The Narayanan Nair, the NNMH, were wanting to go for the spectacular, and once again not quite able to keep it down. So this is a very good start to this game, very energetic both the sides, and both the sides wanting to be on the front foot, and both the sides wanting to play attacking as well, playing some entertaining football. This time a good bit of dribbling, but once again intercepted. Well, they just keep on coming at you, don't they? The NNMH. This time down this right hand side. Well, opportunity for a cross maybe, but not quite so. Good piece of defending there. A very good tackle by the defender. It was Nihal on that occasion. Brilliantly won back the ball. This time, can he get a cross in? Well, he does, but once again headed out. It's not gone that far. Keeping possession, but once again dispossessed. And an opportunity on the counter maybe, well, not quite so. Well, a lot of balls being lost again and again. Misplaced passes, poor touches. But maybe you can say that it goes on to the ground as well, the type of the ground that you're playing at, and the players need some time to settle as well. It's still early doors in this game as it continues to stay goalless out here. 5 minutes in. Coming live to you from Nilambur. And once again wanting to move forward from the center of the field. Well, usually we see sides wanting to move forwards from the wings. They have some different plans though. The NNMH, well, this time the striker wanting to get on the end of it. Well, it was Anshid on that occasion. Anshid PK. Once again played forwards. This time the defender does well. And once again dispossessed, and out it goes. Well, a bridal start this for both the sides. But both the sides not quite able to break each of the defenses. As we said, still early doors though. Well, we have seen some cracking goals in this tournament as well so far. And you wouldn't be surprised if the NNMH score a spectacular here, because they have been taking those shots from a long way out. This time the goalkeeper punches it clear. Playing it down this left hand side. Well, once again tackled there and not quite able to get those passes together. And into the safe arms of the goalkeeper it goes. Well, once again Anshad wanting to get on the end of it. Dispossessed. And a good bit of interception. Well, you can't afford to lose the ball in that position. And he does well in the end. Once again spooned out. Well, you got to give it a shout out to the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. Well, once again, a long range effort, and there is an easy save for the goalkeeper. Well, a shot on target. It's the first one, nonetheless, and it's come off the boot of the ESA Kerala player. Well, in come the NNMH wanting to attack down this left hand side. Well, this venue is a special ground to be fair. And this is one of the biggest grounds that we have for the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. So not easy for the players. This field is bigger compared to the other fields that we have in the other regions. So it can either be an advantage also in distant rush, but this time an opportunity maybe. But once again dispossessed in the end. Well, once again an opportunity, this time down this right hand side, and Anshid with a shot in. Well, saved by the goalkeeper. Well, once again a shot in. Well, it's a scuffed effort in the end. And out it goes once again. And another goal kick is what they get. Well, in fact, it's been called back for offside by the referee. So the play continues once again. And here is Mohammad Arshid Khan. Well, he has been at the heart of everything so far in the first 12 minutes. This time played down this right hand side. And here comes Anshid. Well, the ESA Kerala wanting to get on the end of it. But once again dispossessed. What a good tackle that is. Brilliantly judged tackle there by Nidhin. Well, it's been a lively first 12 minutes so far. Once again wanting to move forwards, the NNMH. Good bit of trickery out there in midfield. And once again wanting to go for that long pass down that right hand side. Not quite able to find his teammate. Once again just intercepted. Well, this time a misplaced pass, an opportunity maybe. Well, it's an overhead pass in the end. Can he keep that one in? Well, he can, but it's been called back for offside once again. Well, what a shame it is in the end. It was Sri Nandan with that pass, an overhead pass. Well, this game is becoming a lively one now, isn't it? Both the sides searching for that opening goal. Well, once again, couldn't quite get it in his stride, and out it goes for a throw in, and the danger once again cleared for the NNMH. Well, this time, a decent pass, and a decent 1-2. He's any a chance, and there's the opening goal. Superbly taken there. An excellent 1-2, and the ESA Kerala lead. Joyous in the end for him. Well, a neat little finish that one by Murshid Hoban. Well, it's gone right through the legs of the defender there and hitting it past the goalkeeper in the end. It was Ishan Mohammed couldn't quite get the block in, and a brilliantly taken goal. And the ESA Kerala are having their noses in front now in this game. Well, once again, you might say that might be against the run of play because the NNMH were growing in confidence, keeping on attacking and attacking with those misplaced passes somehow. And the ESA Kerala, well, they have one good attack and they have a goal. Expertly taken in the end by the man out there. Murshid Hoban, the goal scorer here. Well, this time a corner kick, once again defended nicely. Here comes the goal scorer Murshid. Once again set on his bike. He's got options left and right. He's played it central. And what an excellent through pass. But once again the play has been called back for us. Well, marginally offside in the end. Slightly ahead of play. Well, the ESA Kerala are growing in confidence now in this game. Once again dispossessed. Well, how do the NNMH respond now? Well, Selva Raj, their manager, would be wanting to say a few stern words to his players. Because the performance has been decent, they have been doing well, but the passing hasn't been up to the mark. And once again, almost dispossessed in midfield, and this time a nice little take, a good bit of dribbling out there as they move forward. Well, once again down this right hand side, and this time a decent ball in, and out it goes. Once again just spooned out. And now they come down this right hand side. Well, a decent ball, but once again will be intercepted. Good bit of defending there. Once again by Nihal. Good backing up. So a goal to the good, the ESA Kerala. Well, once again wanting to go for a long throw in. Once again dispossessed. This time played down this left hand side. Well, this is a chance for the NNMH. And once again an effort. Well, it's blocked by his own player. And once again an opportunity on the counter. Once again just misplaced. This time a good tackle. And empty spaces ahead now. Nice little pass there by Ashmil. Once again played central. Options left and right, and once again the play has been called back for offside. Well, that was a big chance, and you got to say you need to be mindful about where you are standing and where when you make your run. But this time it's an excellent pass. But once again cleared out by the goalkeeper. It is Atu Pradeep doing the sweeper keeper job. Well, once again moving forward, this time wanting to cross that one in. Well, this time it's kicked out of the ground. Not quite able to find his teammate and went right through the gap of the cluster of the players. Well, can't really afford to give the ball away in that fashion. But once again they are dispossessed and out they come, the ESA Kerala. Well, will that be given as a foul? Not quite so. Mohammad Ashfaq. This time wanting to get the cross in. A good little run there by Murshid Huban, the goal scorer, but not quite able to get on the end of it in the end. So he wins a corner kick out of that one. So an opportunity once again for the ESA Kerala to try and double the lead. Well, it's a short one taken. Well, they have committed bodies forward. He needs to get a ball in. Well, he's done really well, but once again just dispossessed in the end. And an opportunity on the counter for the NNMH. Opportunity to commit men forward. But once again it's been misplaced in the end. And out it goes. Well, a free kick opportunity now for the NNMH. Opportunity to commit men forward once again. As they try to search for that equalizer. And they have got the equalizer. Well, they have kept on knocking on the door. And it's one apiece once again, back to where we started. Well, an instant response here by the NNMH. Once again, a goal out of nothing. Well, it was a shot in and somehow he managed to direct that one goalwards and into the left bottom corner. And it's one apiece. And an instant response here by the NNMH. A brilliantly taken goal. It was Srinandan with that strike. And one apiece it is. Now then. This game keeping on taking different kind of folds. As we have hit the quarter of the mark in this game. Well, once again moving forwards. Well, the ESA Kerala won't be happy at all with the kind of the goal that they have given away. They would feel that they could have done much better on that occasion. Well, once again just trying to move that one forwards. This time a decent ball down this left hand side, but won't be able to keep that one in. Well, that was a brilliantly taken goal, you got to say. Well, you need to try and take your chances. And once again, it was a scuffed effort. And then in the end, somehow it managed to go on to Srinandan, who directed that one goalwards. Well, once again, a long way out. And it's a dipping effort. And it's off target. Well, a lot of long range efforts out here in this game so far. And none of them hitting the target either. So it continues to stay one apiece. Continuing to back where we had started. This time a decent ball. Well, the ball taking an awkward bounce. He was in on goal there and almost getting the second there, the NNMH. Once again, they move forwards. Well, this time not the best of the clearances, and out it goes for a throw in for the NNMH. Well, they have kept on keeping that position, the NNMH. They continue to be the livelier of the two sides. Well, what's happened there? He's just given that one away, playing it straight into the hands of the opposition, and once again, not the best of the efforts. Well, the referee wanting the players to have a drink now. So we continue once again. So one apiece at the moment. Well, this game has promised a lot, and it continues to do so. Both the sides showing a lot of intention. Well, once again, wanting to get on the end of it. This time, a nice little pass, and once again, not the best of the efforts there. Well, a team won in the end. And over the crossbar is where it goes. Well, continuing to knock on the door here. Well, you would feel that the pace of the game is starting to go down a little now. and both the sides are happy with the way it is going on. Once again, dispossessed in midfield. And once again, out it goes. Well, they keep on coming to you, don't they, the NNMH, but they just haven't been clinical enough in front of goal as it continues to stay one apiece. Well, they have got that equalizer though, and they are looking the more likelier of the two to get another one here in this first half. And once again, an effort. Well, a similar kind of a strike. This time the defender clears it, and not the best of the shots. Once again, on the second attempt, over the crossbar it goes. Well, the pace of the game is slowing down now a bit, and it's becoming a bit more tactical kind of a game. Once again, played forwards, this time intercepted by the midfielder. Well, very strong on the ball, the NNMH. They keep on winning it back. Once again, as you can see it there. Once again, moving forward, this time down this left hand side. Well, it's a shot in, it's a decent effort, and on the rebound, it's in. They've taken the lead, they've turned things around here, the NNMH. Somehow they have managed to get themselves in the lead here. A nicely taken goal there. It's Mohammad Arish Khan on the rebound. Well, an excellent strike in the end from a tight angle by Mohammad Shamil. And Mohammad Arish Khan was quickly out there to pounce onto it. And the NNMH are in the lead here at Nilambur. Well, what a turnaround it has been. Well, they've kept on dominating possession, and you would say that they have deserved it. Well, a clean strike there by Mohammad Shamil. And how quick was Mohammad Arish Khan to pounce onto it to get his side into the lead. Well, never easy for the goalkeeper with a shot like that from a tight angle. Well, once again played forwards. And back it comes to the goal scorer of the ESA Kerala. Well, this time it is an opportunity. Well, not quite able to get it under control. And a shot in, too many bodies across. And out come the NNMH once again. Once again just thumped forwards. And nicely gathered by the goalkeeper. Well, it has been an excellent turnaround, hasn't it? And both the sides. Well, the ESA Kerala scored one against the run of play, but the NNMH have managed to get those two goals and get themselves in front. Well, an excellent first half hour in this game. And now the ESA Kerala are looking for an instant response. Once again, down this left hand side, a lot of options. Well, another misplaced pass is what it is. This time played forwards. Well, playing it down this left hand side. Cleared out. And once again back in it goes. This time a good bit of dribbling. But once again intercepted by the defender. A good challenge there. And a corner kick for the ESA Kerala as they search for the equalizer before the end of the first half. Opportunity to commit men forward, commit bodies forward. Well, it's a decent one, but once again flicked away by the defender, and out it goes for a throw in. Well, the danger not quite cleared yet as they continue to keep on coming at you. The NNMH. Excellent piece of control on that occasion. Well, it's a long way out, but he's not shy of taking a shot, but once again blocked. And here they come on the counter. Well, have a look at this. Injecting pace down this left hand side, and he slips in the end. Well, very unfortunate there. And another chance gone for the NNMH. Well, you would say that was a big opportunity. Well, once again played forwards, and this time it's gathered by the goalkeeper. Well, a free kick opportunity now. And this time flicked on. Once again playing it long down this left hand side. And this time nicely defended by the defender. Well, once again an opportunity to commit men forward for the NNMH. Leading this game by 2-1. Once again headed away. This time nicely won back, but the referee thinks something illegal in that. So a free kick once again for the NNMH. Well, they are looking much more controlled now, the NNMH. The boys in sky blue. Once again a delivery inside the box. This time cleared out. Thumped forward. And this time it will be gathered by the goalkeeper. Nice little back pass with his head. Good smart defending on that occasion. Well, once again headed forwards. This time spooned out. And back in it goes. Well, it's a decent cross. Well, danger once again and a shot in. Well, it's gone right across the face of the goal. Almost getting the third one there, the NNMH. And that could have put the game to bed already in this first half. With still a plenty of time left, but a goal for NNMH here will really put the backs against the wall of the ESA Kerala, and things will start to look very difficult for them. Well, remember they scored the opening goal, and it is an excellent comeback by the NNMH, taking the lead here after 39 minutes. Well, 6 more minutes plus the stoppages left in this first half, and the NNMH happier of the two. Well, once again, wanting to go down this left hand side. What a good challenge that is. Expertly done there. Winning the ball back well. It was very risky as well because it was inside the box. And he's done well to win the ball back. Well, out they come on the counter now, the ESA Kerala. This time down this left hand side. Well, a shot in once again. Well, an effort wide once again gives a goal kick to the NNMH. Well, this time an excellent run. He's in on goal. Opportunity to get a ball in and just couldn't quite get it under control. Not the best of the crosses. Once again cleared upfield by the goalkeeper and defended nicely by the defender. And a throw in. Well, once again a long way out, and he's never going to trouble the goalkeeper from there. Well, it was a decent effort though. The ball just dipping and swerving and wanting to catch the goalkeeper off guard. But if you have to score from there, your strike has to be more than spectacular. So NNMH in the lead here and in the driver's seat at the moment. But the ESA Kerala, well, they have kept possession for the last 5 minutes or so, wanting to come back. And this time an excellent run down this right hand side, once again set on his bike. And this time spooned out by the defender. And back in it goes. Well, this time wanting to cross it at the first go. Not quite able to keep it in control. And the play has been called back. Well, once again moving forwards. And, well, almost finding a striker there. But in the end, into the arms of the goalkeeper. And this time, well, an audacious attempt and just wide of goal. Well, once again wanting to direct it goalwards at the first goal. A nice little volley there. Well, more of a scissors kick, you would say. And almost finding the target as well. A very good effort. Once again wanting to move forward down this left hand side. And this time intercepted. Well, 1 minute of stoppage is what the fourth official has said, but we still have 90 more seconds left in the 45. I'm not sure exactly what all that is about. And once again, wanting to go for the long throw in. They're pushing for the third here, the NNMH. Not lying back. And the ESA Kerala, well, they're looking for a response. But once again, a couple of defenders just come in and charge on one player. and they just win that ball back. And this time wanting to go for the long pass, Sri Nandan once again clawed back in, and here they come down this right hand side. A good bit of defending on that occasion, and this time an excellent pass. Well, the outside of the boot, and they win a throw in. Well, once again wanting to push forward, maybe one last chance in this first half for the ESA Kerala to try and get back on level terms. At the moment, it is looking very difficult out there for them. Well, this time an injury. There's the goal scorer on that occasion, Mohammad Arish Khan, and he looks to be okay. Well, not quite so. He's gone back on the ground. Well, the physios run in once again. He needs some attention out there. So just the 1 minute added on. Well, he will be back with us, and momentarily the NNMH are down to 10 men. Well, once again played forwards. So there goes the half-time whistle. Is it? Well, not quite so. Is there one more opportunity left in this first half? Well, not quite so. Now there is the half-time whistle. So the ESA Kerala, well, they took the lead here, but the NNMH turning things around. A good response by them. A couple of goals in the space of 7 minutes, and they head into the lead here at half-time. So at half-time here is the ESA Kerala 1, NNMH 2. So this is the summary so far. Well, 42% possession to 58%, as we saw Narayanan Nair dominating possession, one extra shot on target, which is making the difference out here at the moment. Well, 6 chances to 3 goes to show they have been the dominant one. The Narayanan Nair Memorial, and heading into halftime in the lead, thanks to a couple of goals. Well, the second one was a special one on the rebound, going in. Well, these are the highlights, and this was the opening goal for the ESA Kerala. A nicely taken finish, a good little 1-2 before directing that one goalwards, heading that one perfectly into the left bottom corner. No chance out there for the goalkeeper, and this was the equalizer. Out of nowhere, a free kick, not quite able to defend it well enough, the ESA Kerala, and being punished. It was Sri Nandan with that equalizer. Well, quite a few efforts from a long way out as well in this first half. That was one of those, but this was an excellent strike. The goalkeeper parrying it, but straight into the feet of Mohammad Arish Khan, who got them in the lead here at half time. Well, the goalkeeper wanting to parry that one towards his right, but not quite able to keep it away from the striker. Right then, we are back here in the second half, leading this game here, the NNMH, by 2 goals to 1. An excellent comeback in that first half by the NNMH, and they are in the lead here and in the driver's seat at the moment, dominating possession, keeping the ball. Well, once again spooned out. This time trying to move forwards. Well, wanting to search for the third one as well here, the NNMH. And this time a free kick. Well, a free kick in a position of some prowess out here for the NNMH. So a big chance this to try and double the lead here. Well, it's a decent effort. It is on target, but nicely gathered by the goalkeeper as well. And they keep that one away, the ESA Kerala. Again, just thumped forward and not quite able to keep that one in. So how do the ESA Kerala respond here in the second? Only time to tell. Well, the managers have had a few stern words. Well, this time a yellow card shown by the referee. A late tackle on the occasion. And the ESA Kerala well wanting to push forward here. And wanting to try and get close to the NNH goal. At the moment, a free kick, but it's a long way out. But an opportunity once again to get men forward. Well, once again, it's a ball in and opportunity for shot. But it's a right angle. It's gone in. My word! It's the equalizer. Out of nowhere. Well, once against the run of play. That's two apiece. What an excellent strike that was from the left hand side, hitting that one into the right bottom corner. expertly taking goal, and they have got equalizer. It's Ashmil with that equalizer. Excellent left-footed effort right into the right bottom corner, and it's two apiece. Well, then MHA have started off on the back foot in the second half and equalizer on here. Wow, where is the game now? Once again, back to where we started. And the ESA Kerala will equal. Well, that goal really came out of nowhere against the run of play. And that is what happens in those set pieces, pushing men forward, committing men forward, and somehow managing to get that equalizer. Well, once again, wanting to push forward here. And this time played down this right hand side. Once again, just spooned out. And back in it goes. And this time wanting to play it down this right hand side. And once again, the play has been called back. And another free kick for ESA Kerala. Another opportunity for them. Well, it's a decent one. And a flicked on header. It's gone past everybody in the end. Well, the NMF wanting to push on. This time played forward. This time down this right hand side. Well, it's crossing and they get the side into the lead. Well, somehow he's managed to hit that one off target. My word, what a big chance that was! And the striker is furious. I did not set him up. A big chance there. Wanting to go near post, and he should have scored there. He was very close. How on earth did he manage to hit that one off target from there? Only he will know. Well, once again, a free kick opportunity now. The ESA Kerala. Well, what a huge head of that was. It was a big chance for the NNMH. And that should have been takes. Well, one free kick. It's right in the box. Once again, wanting one. Time possessed. Another ball in, and the keeper collects. Once again, cleared away. Two pieces for the moment. And the referee just calling a lot of foul at the center of the field. And this time okay for the NNMH. Well, this is exactly how the ES equalizer kind of position and the NNMH apply with the rest of the free kicks. It's been cleared up. A good interception. And even the counter. Well, not the rest of the pass once again to the arms of the goalkeeper. Well, once again, just wanting to move forward. And this time cleared. Well, wanting to maintain position. Opportunity down this right hand side. Decent ball in. Well, it is a cross in. It's not decent. But somehow managed to find a teammate. Headed back in. And cleared away. Well, an injury, and the physio comes in. Having a look at the player. Well, 7.5 minutes in now. And two apiece what it is. And Indian team so far 4 goals in it. Plenty of goals. And I'm sure they won't open this one. Well, good to see the player back on his feet there. And we continue. Well, how do we respond here? Both the sides searching for the next goal. This time the defender clears it out. Well, once again, get down the right side. And this time an opportunity to cross in. Decent done. And the defender almost making a mess of that one. Well, they get a corner out of this one, the NNMH. Well, it was a beautiful cross and very difficult for the defender to deal with it. And almost an own goal as well. Another opportunity as we hit the hour mark now in this game. Well, that's a poor effort with that corner. And out it goes for a goal kick. Well, once again, just played forward. And this time cleared away. Well, that was a brilliant response in the second half by the ESA Kerala, getting a equalizer early on. Once again, just cleared forwards. The ESA Kerala, well, 3 goals to 2 now in the lead here. Well, out of nowhere, once again, they have turned things around. The second comeback. Well, what an tipsy topsy type of a game it has been so far. 3 goals to 2 now. Well, they were 1-0 up the ESA Kerala, and then a good response by the NNMH, leading by 2 goals to 1, and then now 3 goals to 2. And as we expected, plenty of goals in this one. 5 already. And the NNMH, well, once again, they are having it to chase it, just like they did in the first half. And they would be wanting to turn things around once again. This time playing it down this left hand side. Well, a nice little pass on that occasion. Wanting to play that one through, and the play won't be called back. Well, now the referee blows to the whistle. And a free kick opportunity. Well, he seems to be in some pain out there, and once again, the physio will just run out. Well, we have seen two comebacks in this game already. Expertly done so far. Well, 65 minutes are in, 25 more minutes to go in this game, plus the stoppages. Well, still a plenty of time left in this game. And once again, we continue here. Well, the NNMH, they have been the better of the two sides. And this time a cross in. And the goalkeeper collects that one. Well, the ESA Kerala once again on the front foot in this game. Well, out of nowhere, it has been an excellent comeback in the second half. They have come out all guns blazing and they have been clinical in front of goal. Once again, headed out. And this time, a decent cross in. Well, Harry got a touch on that one. That would have been the equalizer. An excellent strike. Well, a cross come shot on that occasion. It was Sri Nandan, the goal scorer, who got the equalizer early on, almost getting his side back on level terms once again. A brilliant low cross. Well, once again, wanting to push forward. And this time played down this right hand side. Well, opportunity once again. It's a cross in and it's collected by the goalkeeper nicely and safely. Good sound goalkeeping there. And once again, just thumped forwards. So how do the NNMH try and find some fire? Well, 20 minutes left on the clock now. And once again, just head it out. So the NNMH, well, they turn things around in the first half and having it to do it once again in this one. Still a lot of time left now in this game. "20 minutes is a lot in football, and it can take a moment to just score, but they need some momentum out here. Well, the ESA Kerala have been a different side in the second half, turning things around once again. They were trailing by 2 goals to 1 at half time, and now leading by 3 goals to 2. Two excellent goals, both of those set pieces. Well, the set piece has been the speciality out here. Once again, moving forward, this time down this right hand side. And a cross in, and he's found the man out there at the left wing, and a shot is blocked, and out it goes for a corner. Well, wanting to go for the fourth one here, the killer goal. And this time nicely defended, and another corner kick. Well, this time it's much better, and almost finding a teammate there, but once again cleared out. And back in it goes. This time a misplaced pass, and out it goes. Well, the NNMH would be wanting to work hard. At the moment, the ESA Kerala having more of the possession as well. And it seems like they are running out of steam here, the NNMH. Once again played down this right hand side. Well, continuing to search for the fourth one. Is this a chance? Well, he got a second bite to it there, and a good save in the end by the goalkeeper. Once again at the near post, and pushed out for another corner. Well, the referee wants to have a short drink break for the players. Well, very important for the players to stay hydrated. Well, very important for the players to stay hydrated out there, because you have seen a lot of cramps in this tournament. Well, this is an early morning game, but still very warm out there. And a little more than 15 minutes left in this game, plus the stoppages. And the NNMH having it to chase it as they go for the final push here. It has been an exhilarating game. Well, a corner kick is what they have now, the NNMH. Well, it's a decent one. Once again, wanting to find the head. Well, back in it goes, and it's on target and nicely collected by the goalkeeper there. Well, a throw in now. Well, the NNMH wanting to move forward. They need to now desperately. There's not long left in search for this equalizer. Well, this has been a very open ended game, and you wouldn't be surprised if there's another one in this. Once again, just one back in midfield. Well, not quite able to get those passes together. You would start to feel that you are seeing some tired legs out there, and maybe the manager would be wanting to go for some substitutions now. Well, this time a couple of bounces, and it's cleared out in the end. Well, he's done well, the defender. A bit of a confusion and a lack of communication, allowing them to get in behind there. Nonetheless, they get a corner out of nothing here. The NNMH. Can they get that equalizer? Well, it's a corner. It's defended, cleared away, but back in it will go. Not the best of the crosses this time. Once again headed out by the defender. And now the referee is not happy with the foul there. And a free kick once again in a position of prowess out here for the NNMH. Will they continue to commit men forward? Well, it's a decent cross in. Can he head that one in? Well, punched out by the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper seems to be in some pain out there. There's a collision out there. And both the players are down there on the ground. Well, a nasty collision there. And we hope that both of them are okay. Does not look good at all. Once again, just physio walking out. And a substitution this time. Well, the goalkeeper seems to be in a lot of pain. Well, Mohammed will replace a Mohammed out here for the NNMH. Well, maybe it seems like the goalkeeper also needs a substitution out there. And this could be very costly for the ESA Kerala. Because he is the main goalkeeper. And he's back on his feet. Well, he looks to be okay now. Well, a free kick taken. This time the free kick has gone in the favor of the ESA Kerala. Well, a little more protection for the goalkeepers. And what a run this is. Brilliant. Getting past four defenders, but once again just couldn't quite get that pass through. But the danger not cleared yet. Once again playing it down this right hand side. This time a nice little turn in midfield. Once again pushing it forward. Once again wanting to just go for that long ball, wanting to push the ball forward and try and get something out of nothing. But at the moment the NNMH on the attack down this right hand side. Once again nicely defended. A couple of defenders getting across and a throw in. Well, a little more than 10 minutes left now for the NNMH. The game is running away from them. They have been the better of the two sides. They have been strong and solid on the ball. But out of nowhere, the ESA Kerala getting goals of those set pieces. They have been clinical in front of goal. Now a long throw in. And back in it goes. And once again defended by the defender there. A good little clearance. And now playing it down this right hand side. Well, wanting to push forward, and now they come down this left hand side. Well, this time a pass. Well, trying to manage to meet his teammate, not quite able to. And now it is a free kick. Well, once again, a free kick in a very good position for the ESA Kerala. Once again, committing men forward. Well, he's gone for goal, and it's headed out. And this time a nice little pass. Well, once again played forwards. This time headed out. Well, the NNMH need to try and push. At the moment, not quite able to create those chances. Well, this long ball strategy, long throw strategy is not quite working out for them. Still, they are wanting to go for it, but now he decides against it. Not enough men forward. This time, has he won the corner? Well, not quite. So it's back off him, and he's frustrated out there. Once again, good piece of defending out there by the defender. Well, the defense has been very good for the ESA Kerala, especially in the second half. They have not conceded a goal. What an excellent second half this has been for the ESA Kerala. Once again, excellent piece of dribbling, but no end product. Well, it all comes down to how good you are in the final third in the end, doesn't it? The ESA Kerala, well, they have got those goals from set pieces, but the NNMH have been a bit more clinical in the final third with those passes. And this time a shot in, and it was a difficult chance, and somehow almost managing to get that one on target. Well, another substitution out here now with 7 minutes left on the clock plus the stoppages. So the manager wanting to use some fresh pair of legs. Well, once again wanting to move forwards, this time down this left hand side. There's the confirmation. Sri Nandan going off, the goal scorer, the man who scored the equalizer in the first half. I should rather say the boy who scored the equalizer in the first half. Once again, they're coming down this right hand side. Well, this time a shot in, when once again the goalkeeper almost making a mess of it. Well, we have seen that once already in this game on the other end, and this time it was on this one. Well, almost on the rebound there. Well, another cramp out there. Well, that is exactly what we were talking about. It's important to stay hydrated, and it seems like he is in some pain out there. Well, his teammates wanting to help him with those stretches, and he's been helped out of the ground until the physio arrives. so that the game can continue on. The referee wanting the game to continue. He does not want to stop it for a cramp. So momentarily the ESA Kerala are down to 10 men. And the NNMH will be wanting to make the most of it. Well, someone needs to cover for him until he comes back. Or maybe a substitution has been brought in. Well, once again, just given away. This time a nice little turn and a decent ball, but once again gathered by the goalkeeper, and he almost spilled it. And the defender came across, but that should be given as a foul against the striker there. Well, just 4 minutes plus the stoppage is left now. Once again thumped forwards, playing it down this left hand side. Well, he's been a live wire, hasn't he, down this left hand side for the men in green and black. Mohammad Ashfaq. His dribbling ability has been superb, and he's shown some class out there. Well, this time appeals for a throw in and a foul in the end. Well, once again a free kick in a very dangerous position. Well, they are continuing to ask that it had gone out of play, but the referee thinks otherwise because he's waiting for his linesman to give the call there. And he did not. The flag was not raised. And now a free kick. Well, once again in an interesting position out here for the ESA Kerala. Well, it's a shot in and nicely collected by the goalkeeper straight away. Well, a decent effort. And once again wanting to play it down this left hand side. Good bit of defending there. Well, substitution this time for the ESA Kerala. Well, there was an injury. In the end, they've decided to go for the substitution. And now a free kick. Well, it seems like it's now or never for the NNMH. Just 2 minutes left on the clock. And the ESA Kerala leading. Opportunity for the NNMH through this corner kick. It's a decent one and a shot on goal. Well, almost finding the target. And it's just pushed out by the goalkeeper in the end. Well, he has to scamper across towards his left. And another corner. This time from the other end. And once again, a scuffed effort, a tame effort, gone over the crossbar in the end. And the ESA Kerala, well, they survive here for now, with just a minute plus just left. Well, almost finding the equalizer once again, the NNMH. Once again headed in, this time playing it down this right hand side. This time a cross in. Well, once again wanting to push forwards. This time pushed out. And now an opportunity. Well, once again a long way out. And wanting to score wanting to get something out of nothing. Well, the 90 are up. And 5 minutes of stoppage time here. 5 minutes added on. Well, by no means is it done and dusted yet. The NNMH still have 5 minutes to try and get that equalizer. We have seen quite a few stoppages. Once again, the physio is out there on the pitch for the goalkeeper. Well, can they push on here, the NNMH, to try and get that equalizer? Well, it has been a very open contest, but the ESA Kerala, well, they have started to defend really well, especially in the second half. They have kept that clean sheet in the second half. What an excellent game of football it has been. A couple of comebacks. First it was the NNMH, then it was the ESA Kerala, and once again looking for another one. At the moment it's Mohammad Ashfaq, once again a long way out, and it's gone straight at the goalkeeper. Well, a shot on target, wanting to put this game to bed there for the ESA Kerala. But a good collection there by the goalkeeper. Well, all that ESA Kerala has to do now is keep the ball for the next 3 minutes or so to keep it away from the NNMH. Run the time out. Once again just cleared. And this time a free kick for the NNMH. Once again an opportunity to push men forward. Well, once again clawed out by the defender. Good bit of defending there. And out of play it goes. And a throw in now. Well, once again wanting to play it cross field. Well, nicely done there. Once again won the ball back and trying to run the clock down here. Once again out of play it goes. Well, just 2 more minutes left now for the NNMH. It seems like it's now or never to try and get that equalizer. It's been a hard-fought game for them. They were a goal down in the first half, came back, and then in the second half, the ESA Kerala have come out all guns blazing. Well, there's some confusion out there. There seems to be some fiery contest out there. Well, a free kick now for the NNMH. And is this the chance? Well, once again, another injury. Well, this time it's Mohammad Ashfaq who is wanting to run the time down, and the referee just wants him to get back on his feet. He does not want any act play out there at the moment. Well, once again, the boys in sky blue are forward. Well, it's a high line and it might be an opportunity for the NNMH. Well, it's a decent cross, but once again cleared away. And is he going to play that crossfield pass? Well, he's played it forward, but nicely defended, cleared away. Cleared not that far. Well, just the 1 more minute left now in the stoppage time as well. And the NNMH are running out of time here. It's been an outstanding game of football. And once again, superbly defended. Excellent piece of defending. Well, they have been superb in defense out here, the ESA Kerala, in the second half. They have been clinical in front of goal. And they have kept that clean sheet in the second half to try and maintain this lead. And it seems like the ESA Kerala will have the victory in this one, in this final 4 round of the under 15 boys category. But at the moment, an opportunity still. Once again playing it down this right hand side. But he's brought it under control. Can he get a cross in? Well, the defender gets across and it's a goal kick in the end. Well, he thought maybe that the defender got a touch to it. Well, 3-2 up at the moment. Once again played forwards. And this time a slip there. And there is the full-time whistle. Well, the ESA Kerala have done it. What an excellent comeback in the second half by them. Well, the players out there wanting to see the referees watch, they feel that there should be a little more time there, but it's not to be. And the ESA Kerala emerged victorious in this one. Well, it was an tipsy-topsy type of a game. The ESA Kerala scoring first and then a comeback by the Narayanan Nair. And then another comeback in the second half by the ESA Kerala. There were 2 goals. They were down by 2 goals to 1. And they come back excellently by 3 goals to 2 is what they win. It's finished here at full time. ESA Kerala 3, Narayan Nair 2. Well, this is the match summary. 56-44 ball possession. Well, the ESA Kerala just turned it around in the second half. It was 42-58 in the first half. 7 shots on target to 5. 9 chances each. 5 tackles each. And 5 corners each, along with those 1 offsides each. So it was a pretty even game, it shows. But in the end, the ESA Kerala being a bit more clinical in front of goal. Well, that was it from this game, and we will be back with another one. Until then, you can enjoy the highlights of this one.